Alright. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In the last episode, my fucking god, we learned a lot of fucked up shit. We learned that Edgeworth possibly killed his own father accidentally. But it was an accident, you know? Like, I know it's murder, but still was an accident, but I don't think that's gonna work, and... that fucker. Fucker Manfred von Karma. He wrote that letter. Now we can't prove to the court that he wrote it. We can't prove that he was the one that made Yogi commit murder. And try to frame Edgeworth. But this is gonna end. We're gonna prove him innocent. Let's go to court, guys. This is it. Judgment Day. Today things are going to go south at last. A lot of things. It's a big idea. Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn out from my running with a stun gun, you say. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. Hope on Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe we should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Whoa, yeah, pal! The fuck? It's gotten into that girl. Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How'd it go, Detective? Had no fear as pros are captured our runaway caretaker. I brought him in. We only got one piece of evidence, though. Took him all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. That has to be a lie. Why do you want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember. And I'm gonna prove it. Court is now in session. It's the last time I'm going to face against you, then I don't know what's going to happen. Court is now in session for the trial of Mrs. Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. I knew you were going to say that. Right. Very well. We reach the final day of our proceeding this trial. We ask the prosecution to submit decisive evidence. Understood. Don't be awed to silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's effort, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. Yesterday's trial, the defense asserted the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker is yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Let's bring the witness. Why is he telling us so... Alright, Yogi. Ladies and gentlemen, this court. I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why'd you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony. No. Why I left court? I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did, but I wasn't running away enough. I went to buy some food from Bali, see? I figured I got nothing to do since I mean, I need one of those motor things right now. Go. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm gonna prove it. Call what you did running away, not just leaving. You read Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do, Von Karma and Yanni. And why'd you leave? He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking? If I sat quietly, Edge would be guilty in 3 minutes. Why? Food? Well, Polly's a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bread pellets from France. You only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning? Why don't you go back to the caretaker shack? Well, I kinda got lost. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehend him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Carver. No one's gonna believe that. I see. So he was lost. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. You lost so much of your memory. Is that correct? Yep, seems like it. How do you know that you didn't have anything to do with the incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, Know exactly who he... The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying and show the court proof. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old creature's head? It's impossible. I'm glad you come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. Means he had no motive. That's what you do. He had a grudge against Edgeworths and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why he took revenge on them, right? You have no proof. Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yeah, Your Honor? You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness memory of the past or lack, therefore, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness's study has nothing to do with this case and no motive. All these statements are lies. Order! Order! I will have that pepperoni and cheese this time. Mr. Wright! There's a serious problem with your claim. What are you saying? Are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So who is he? Don't play fucking dummy job, dumbass. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi, from the DL-6 incident. I thought the judge would have heard of it. It was a famous case, after all. But what does this mean? Your Honor, this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. Allow me to repeat myself. The witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? Sorry about that, I sneezed. It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on the file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense. Huh. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? No fingerprints? You see, before I worked as a ticket kicker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers with this stuff, yep. What? You sneak! You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we'll not be able to prove his identity. No. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided. No. No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. No, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are we gonna do? I even concerned that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine the parrot for a little comic relief, hmm? Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Ms. Von Karma. When he said it, I thought in my head for a brief second, like, yeah, we're actually going to do it. Cross-examine the parrot. What is it, Nick? No. You're not going to. Your Honor! I would like to cross-examine the parrot. I would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Like, take Mr. What? What is? Yeah, you surprised? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. This is going to be hilarious. Order! Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Did you even ask? It's a farce. I object. Wait a second. You're the one who suggests I cross-examine the parrot, damn it. I have a right to do as you suggest. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy. Well, still want to go through with your little game? Let the parrot take the stand. I'll cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least I think so. Bailiff, bring the parrot. 2 years later. This is epic! This is epic! That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name? The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Ahem, very well, witness. Who is your owner? Or testify for us. Who is your owner? Hello, Squawk. Certainly the most concise testimony we had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Right. What are you going to do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Let's do it. Let's cross-examine this thing. Witness, you can't just say hello, expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right, what did I say? Have we forgotten something? Remember, 2 days ago. Exactly. If I can get Polly to say that to here, that will prove that the caretaker has something to do with DL-6. Polly, have we forgotten something? That's not what you're supposed to say. God, something we forgot. Uh-oh, it's not working next. She won't say it. It's ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Something the matter, Mr. Wright. Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have Did he trade or not to respond when we asked him if he forgot anything? Witness, you're to speak. You must speak to me. Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot. Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. Alright, let's try something else. What's your name? Polly, what's your name? Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does that have anything to do with her owner's identity? Exactly. Wait, do we still have the fucking... Yes, we still have the case file. Of course. It does. Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity. Then show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. Here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, to prove that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is the DL-6 incident case file. The case file? That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then? Show us, or stop wasting our time. Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name? Case summary, victim data. So I can like review it before. It's in the suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. This page is all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly. Exactly, Your Honor. You remember the name of his fiancée who committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that's possible. Bah. A mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. How old are you again? 65. Okay, seems legit. Well, Mr. Phoenix, Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old. How do you get that? Indeed, Malone is a little weak for evidence in the murder trial. We need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we just get one more piece of evidence. Right. But what? Very well, Willis. We may continue. Well, I guess we should try to get some more information out of her. You know the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. What else am I supposed to do? Do I like press this and like ask her what the safe number is? Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe. Huh? The safe? Why? Should I get her to say anything again? Polly, what's this number of the safe in the shack? My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that these numbers have something to do with the caretaker. It does. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? Can't be that, obviously. Nope. Uh-oh, I think that was the wrong thing to show them. I hope you're happy now, Mr. Wright. The witness may continue. Well, I mean, what else can I, like... It's the only thing I can think of. But what would the evidence be? Well, since I, like... Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. Wait, no, shit, I can't go on my court record at all. Well, I mean, the safe. That's the only thing I can think of. Well, I mean, guess I can't necessarily say much, but... DL-6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where this file is something related to that safe number. LMFAO, let me check. Give me like a minute. $12.28. $12.28. $12.28. The case summary. It's on the case summary page. The case summary. Specifically the date on which the DL-6 incident occurred. The date of the incident, December 28th. Why, that's today's date. 15 years ago. The number that date on the safe is 1228. Ah. Use the date of the DL-6 incident as the number for your safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to date. Shut up! Blah. This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM's number to 1 because I'm number 1. I'm gonna mug your ass now. This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence. That's all. Sure, there's a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seem more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat ship. Immediately! He's gone! I'm getting back. Witness, tell us your name. Wait. This witness. He doesn't remember. No. No. It's okay. I've accomplished what I've wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. For 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Order! Order! Yanni Yogi. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond. He said I was mentally unsound. He told me it will make me innocent. Get me off the hook. So, I pretend to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. And this year, 15 years later, a package arrived, a letter, and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally, a chance at my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Got that out of the way, thank God, but I don't think this is going to end well. Von Karma. Where's Mr. Yogi? Under arrest. Your Honor, I saw no room for error in his confession. Then, defendant Miles Edgeworth is innocent, in this case at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? I'm here, sir. There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you're clear of suspicion for this particular case. So I'd like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Very well. This court finds defendant Mr. Miles Edgeworth. But there's something... That is all. The court is adjourned. Did we do it? Edgeworth? It wasn't Von Karma. That means... No. Edgeworth? Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean? Not innocent at all. As we've heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick, Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell him he was the murderer in the DL-6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad. The judgment's already been passed. I checked to Edgeworths' outburst. Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. That'll be Larry. We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. For 15 years, I've had a recurrent dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare, that's why I told myself, but now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean, in the incident where your father died? The distance of the shot. It wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer. The criminal of that DL-6 incident. It was me, Your Honor. I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL-6, the statute of limitations, of which ends today. The culprit is me. Are we going to prove him innocent now? Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime in which the statute of limitation runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. But it's obvious. You hold a trial. Right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago. Let's do it. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. This time we'll consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. Oh my, I knew this was going to happen. I'm sorry, Wright. I just wasted all of your effort. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, pal. I mean, you kill your dad? I didn't want to believe in myself, detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy! Just crazy. Nick, what are you doing? I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case? For what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it. In court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I don't believe your nightmare. What? This is a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. I can do this. Alright. Alright, Karma, bring it on. Now we'd like to resume our trial. Judge. Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then through pointless. Let the defense do their cross-examination. The statute of limitations of the DL-6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections? No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? That's why he advised his whole plan. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but if only I can get to work. He threw the gun, but he didn't pull the trigger! Let's do this! That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe on my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck tapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to its day. That's all. And until now, you thought this memory was a dream. We were stuck in the elevator for 5 hours. The the elevator ran out and I lost my memory of the events. Bah! The same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Well, I have a feeling this is the final trial of this game. Alright, Edgeworth. What was the trial your father was involved in on the day? I don't remember things very clearly. Only two things. I know my father lost. Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney. Mr. Von Karma! You were handling that case? It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details. That was when Edgeworth's dad pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. So I went to leave when the earthquake struck Tapkins in the elevator. I'm getting hungry, guys. I should probably have some supper. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in the elevator. Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first, but then as time passed, no one came to help. What did you do then? I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner, but then... What was it? A pistol. I assume it was the barrel of Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. And you picked it up. What happened next? Did you know it was a gun when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous, but it was getting so thick I panicked. So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi? I was in a daze. The gun fired once. Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, I go to my head every day. A gunshot. A horrible scream. A scream? This day. Yes. I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live. There it is. One part of the testimony that clearly contradicts the evidence. I don't know what it means. Better find out and quick. Wait, what? A terrible scream. I remember it to its day. What do you mean? Phoenix, what do you mean? There it is. One part of the testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. Evidence of what? Okay, I need to think about this through. The photo? Wait, no. There's no blood on it, so maybe he got... It contradicts the evidence. I don't know what it means. It had to be... Edgeworth, I'm sorry, but I think you're wrong. Sorry to do this to you, but... So the case follows the photo. No, shit! Don't penalize me, damn it. How can it be a scream when it was shot to the heart? You're serious? No! I don't get it. What? You can... I don't know. What evidence does it... There it is. Part of the testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. Wait, is that it? Or... No, I think I was getting confused, guys. Single gunshot and a scream. I don't know. I'm just gonna like go grab some food because it's 6 o'clock. I haven't eaten yet. Then I'll come back feeling refreshed and tummy filled, and I'll be ready for this. Alright, boys, I'm back. I think I might find out what it is anyway. A single gunshot. The murder weapons was found twice. You're wrong, Edgeworth. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Because if you look right here, check the. You can see there's like a gunshot at the glass. You could have threw it at him. The gunshot hit the glass. He could have picked up the gun and shot him. He could still be guilty. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious after the rescuers came. I see. But that doesn't make sense. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I'll accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Well, I mean, if you're allowing me to check, I mean, it's on the victim data. Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony? Look at the victim data in this file. It's quite plainly, the murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Sorry about that. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the main shot? None other than Yogi. Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot? Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice, however we do not know when the second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we've heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof the other shot fired had something to do with the case? I think so. Your Honor, I think I'll be able to show you proof. What? Impossible. Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second fire of the pistols related to this incident? I'm actually going to save state because I don't really want to die. Look at this photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where? Your Honor, please get a clue. Right here. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see. A bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there's also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went to Gregory's heart, the other hit the door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, you must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Well, Mr. Wright. Who could that somebody? The murderer, of course. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand, Mr. Wright. Look once more at the DL-6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. Okay, what are you driving at? Okay, so, what do you mean? Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. You're wrong! If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. The second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of it. That is a lie. That is a lie. You're lying. It's undoubtedly something else that made the bullet hole in the door. You're wrong, and I got proof to back my ass up in that. Order! I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us clearly. The murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fire was not found. It's highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So all we have is the single bullet fired. Before I have to discount the defense's claims. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet did... Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why don't you raise an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick, if the second bullet wasn't there, then my conjectures are for nothing. No. You said you'd do it, Nick. You said you get Edgeworth declared innocent. I'm sorry. As soon as I saw the photograph, I thought the 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I just wanted to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick? Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before I pass my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No. No, I do not. So you killed your father, though that was not your intention. Yes, I did. Oh no! He's confessing! Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here. Right now. Indeed. Does anybody have any objections? I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. So many things I should know. I know I'd be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. Mr. Wright? Objection! Your Honor? I object! Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object, Nick? I don't know, his case is perfect. Oh no. It must exist. The second bullet. I'm back, bitches. What? What did you just say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist? But where? Someone took it. It seems Wayne is not going to produce us any answers, Mr. Wright. Hold up. Wait, Your Honor. Second bullet. It exists. What? Well, we just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor, but I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. Who? The murderer. The murderer? Then tell us just who is this murderer. I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet. Why would he? Huh? First of all, how would he have found it? It's not easy to find a straight bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? I guess he had to find it. Of course there was a need. That's why he took it. But what possible reason could he have? Well, The reason the murderer took the bullet away from them is the murderer was cautious. The bullet will be proof. The murderer was cautious? That's the only explanation, I guess. The murderer was a very cautious sort, you see? That's why the murderer had to search for that bullet. If that was the case, then he would have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Huh? Why would he only take one of the 2 shots fired? Alright. Stop penalizing me! This isn't going so well. Alright. Maybe he thought that bullet would be used as proof? Proof! It was a special... What?! No! I only have 1 left! Why would the murderer have spent time to look for the stray bullet? I haven't gotten a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Blah. Murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. Had to take it. What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Mr. Wright? Yeah, Your Honor? I have no idea what I'm doing. The murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but... the murderer had to take that bullet. Is Phoenix becoming a spirit medium? That would be sick. Had to. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? For instance... maybe the bullet hit the murderer? Hit the murderer? Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, wouldn't you have to take it with you, you know? Wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was talking at the top of my head, but... well, that's really what happened. Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer himself was shot. He left the second bullet on side, thus leaving only 1 bullet at the scene of the crime. I guess that's how it would work, yeah? There's a problem with that. The other 2 people rescued from the elevator. Miles, Edgeworths, and Yanni were both unharmed, so that will mean... the murderer came from outside, yes? I'm nervous. 2 men fight inside the elevator. Chuck the elevator. He chucked the elevator. He chucked the gun. Ah, so there's a 3rd party. He opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping. I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved in the incident was wounded. There was no murder. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick. Huh? I just thought something really crazy. Karma! Remember Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Blow to his perfect trial record. Exactly! Motive. That's his motive. What if Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? Which will mean... it could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL-6 incident! He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworths. It was found Karma. I knew I was going to take him down. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well? You have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. I cannot say it now. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. But Mr. Wright, who is your suspect? What? Von Karma! Von Karma. I'm gonna prove you guilty. You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor sitting right there? But don't object? I see no need. I honor this ridiculous outburst with my objections. Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident, yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why did you go take a long vacation for any reason? So you claim that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I would have need surgery, no? Where'd I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. Nick, let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma. Perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery that would leave a doctor as a witness. Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. You can. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere. But where? Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove I was shot? I think I can. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. I'll even use evidence. I know how much you like it so much. What? Evidence that proves that Von Karma was shot is... I'm nervous. I don't want to lose this trial. Nope, I lost. Wait. What exactly is that? Yeah, no, thank you. What? Did I lose? Did I lose? Did I lose? Please, I don't want to lose this. No, don't do this to me. I don't have evidence. No! I lost. This is... I probably should have saved it beforehand because I lost. I mean, if it's not the DL-6 bullet, it was taken from his heart, but still, why did he have it with him? Nope. Nope. I'm just trying everything I can think of. No, I'm not losing this one. I lost it now. What exactly is that? You know what it is. It's a fucking pistol. I just like this. This is hilarious. I lost, and I'm fucked. Pistol, bullets, the overhead map. I have no evidence, so... I guess I lost. This case is extremely clear. This court finds the defendant. I'm sorry. I lost. Oh, fuck me! No! No, I gotta do all this over again. Shit! Fuck!